What's up? This is what if Naruto was neglected and that was the reincarnation of Luck Voldio. I mean, not Luck Voldio, I mean Killua. So this came up in my mind. So this is part one of the story. So we're just gonna get this over with. Naruto is neglected, as it says in the title, and Naruto instead of like Silva and Killua's mother, it's Minato and Kushina. And in most of these stories, I make sure that Naruto has siblings because it's kind of boring to me. So yeah. So let's roll the intro. So we're gonna start off with Atlantis attack. So instead of Hiruzen dying, Minato, Hiruzen, and Kushina all live, and Naruto has two children, like I said in the intro. And so Naruto's like skin color changes. So like Naruto's normal skin color, and they change it to like, you see that picture of Killua, that's the skin color that his skin color thinks in, and Minato and Kushina both see that change, and they think that that's the Nine Tails reincarnation. So honestly, they started hating Naruto and stuff like that. And yeah, they started beating him up. Naruto lives in a basement with a rock as his pillow and like a leather thing. And by the way, leather like goes cold whenever it's cold in the basement. It is very, very cold. And yeah, it's very cold. So like, yeah. So yeah, he's very, very cold in the basement, and he's always freezing. But as you know, he's Killua, so obviously he has a pretty high pain tolerance. So he doesn't cry. He used to cry when he was a little baby, but like now he really doesn't give a shit about it, because he doesn't. He keeps losing his teeth, but he doesn't give a shit. So we're gonna start off this with, as Naruto's 3 years old, he's outside getting some ramen. He's walking around the village. The villagers see him and says, "It's time for your daily beating, demon." And Naruto doesn't really give a shit, and he just lets the villager beat him up. And he breaks a tooth, which he usually does, and he's done. And then he just goes to the ramen shop, and that ramen guy absolutely hates Naruto. So the ramen guy tells him to leave. Naruto's like, okay. And Naruto sneaks into the library. Okay, no. Actually, Naruto goes back into his house and goes back into his basement. And Naruto just waits until it's nighttime and stuff like that. So Naruto is very, very smart in this. So Naruto waits until it's nighttime. And yeah, he wakes up at nighttime. He goes outside. He opens the door quietly. He puts on his drippy ass shoes. So he's wearing, you see those shoes that Killua was wearing in that part right there? He's wearing them drippy ass shoes, and you see that white shirt, and you see everything you see that Killua was wearing, he's wearing it. And by the way, I forgot to mention that Naruto has white hair. So yeah, that's what happens. And Naruto goes outside. He sneaks into the library, and he grabs some books about history, about some jutsus, he grabs about history and some jutsus, which you can learn. And by the way, he is 3 years old, so he's like learning. So he has like a notebook inside of the basement, and he's like writing down the jutsus, which he's gonna learn when he grows older. And he's also gonna learn how to do chakra control. So that's what he's doing right now when he goes back home into the basement. And he goes to the clock and sees that it is 4 a.m. And he hides the notebook. He goes back to the library, and he puts back the history book and the jutsu book and the chakra thingamajig, the thing to like unlock your chakra system or something like that, and get more control of chakra control. And he puts those back because he doesn't want them to expect that someone stole it. So he goes back, and he goes back to his house sneakily, and takes off his shoes, which his drippy ass shoes, and he goes back into his basement and puts the leather on, which he has as his blanket, and sleeps on the rock and goes to sleep. So we're gonna Okay. So we're gonna. Sorry if you guys see my fan. So we're gonna go. So we're gonna time skip when Naruto was about 6 years old. Kushina, and Minato started using jutsus on him. Naruto already knows chakra-based jutsus, and Naruto knows a lot of jutsus, and Naruto does not give a shit. And Naruto doesn't want his parents, which he doesn't call them because he's trying to act like he's scared of them, which he's fucking not. He's killua, so obviously he's not scared of them. And Naruto at this point, so Naruto is, actually this part is pretty boring. Okay, so in the time skip, Naruto's about 7 years old, and Naruto honestly was just over with this shit. It's not like it hurt or anything like that. He just didn't like it anymore. So Naruto went upstairs and said, "Hey," and Mamito stared at him and says, "Get out of here, brat." And so does Minato and Kushina said, "Get out of here, demon." And Naruto's like, "No." And then like, "What you say?" And all of them come at him, and Naruto releases his bloodlust. Sorry if you hear that noise, family stuff. So Naruto releases his bloodlust, and every one of them fall on the floor because they all felt it. And Naruto's like, "Shut up." And Naruto releases it and walks away out of the house to train. Yay! No, Naruto leaves the village. He literally goes and leaves. Brother literally left the village, and no one really gave a shit because they were happy that the demon left. And Minato and Kushina were like, "What is this power? My Naruto need to learn it." And we're in the time skip when Naruto's about 8 years old, and Naruto is supposed to be in the academy, but he is not. He is training. So Naruto has literally took scrolls from the fourth Hokage thing. He learned the flying Raijin. Yeah, we're making him OP. He learned all of that stuff. Because, Naruto has not met Kurama. And if you don't know who Kurama is, he is the Nine-Tails. And he has not met Killua yet. So, Kurama, so we're going to go back. We're going to get into the mindscape. And Kurama says to Killua, "Are we going to show this Naruto us?" And Killua's like, "Yes, we're going to show him Kurama just in a little bit. And we're going to get out the mindscape." Wait. Sorry about that. Wait, I gotta do something. I'm back, so let's go back. So Naruto really knows everything about the Shinobi history, and Naruto still has a lot of moves to go. And Naruto has been stealing jutsus day and dawn. Whenever the fourth Hokage wasn't there, he's been stealing scrolls, he's been stealing library books. He's literally checked through every single chakra book, and he knows the flying Raijin. He knows every single jutsu, except there's some Kenki Genkai. He does not know Kenki Genkai, and Naruto still has not met them. And we're gonna time skip for about like 30 minutes while Naruto is training some more jutsus, trying to master them. And Naruto falls asleep, and in the mindscape, Killua says, "This is the perfect time, Kurama." And by the way, this is not Killua's mindscape. Killua is just the reincarnation of Naruto. So this is like Kurama's mindscape. That's why Killua's always asking Kurama to pull Naruto into the mindscape, which Naruto still had never been pulled into the mindscape, but he's been pulled into it, and he's like the Nine-Tails, and Nine-Tails automatically pulls him out. So this time it's not gonna be full, and Naruto gets pulled into the mindscape and is like, "Who are you?" And the Nine-Tails like, Nine-Tails roars and said, "I'm the Nine-Tails." And Naruto's like, "Oh, the Nine-Tails." Naruto stands up and says, "Who's that guy?" And he points at Killua. And Killua comes out and says, "Hello, my name is Killua." Naruto's like, "Hello, Killua." Okay, wait. So basically, Kurama and Killua wanted Naruto they wanted to train Naruto. Naruto agreed and stuff like that. And Naruto, Killua, and Kurama started training. And then at the age of 9, Naruto and Kurama fused together. And Kushina and Minato started really missing Naruto and Mamito really didn't give a shit because, and by the way, the legendary Sanin, Orochimaru likes Naruto while Jiraiya and Tsunade hate him. Like, they hate him. Like, imagine if, like, you're dating someone and they cheat on... Okay, that's not a good reference, but they just hate him. Okay, so Naruto... Holy fucking... Oh, sorry, hey. So Naruto, we're in the time skip with Naruto. So Naruto and Kurama fuse, and Naruto really doesn't feel pain. He really doesn't give a shit. He doesn't really feel pain. He doesn't scream. And yeah, so we're in the time skip when Naruto was about 11 years old. 11, not 12, not 12. And Naruto and Kurama and Naruto is about to turn 12, actually. And Naruto was thinking if he should join the academy. Kurama and Killua were like, yeah, you should. And Naruto's like, maybe not. So Naruto had 1 year to think if he wanted to join the academy or just stay like this. And Naruto finally decided when he was 12 that he was going to go to the academy. And Killua and Kurama were very happy because they wanted Naruto to go to the academy to become a shinobi, stuff like that. So Naruto was walking to the village, and honestly, he got bored. He got bored as hell. So, by the way, Naruto knows Godspeed, which I don't really want to show it because I don't even know how Killua got Godspeed. Which I know how he got Godspeed, but I didn't know. So, yeah. So, I'm just not going to put that in. So, whatever. So, Naruto goes on Godspeed, it says. And said, I'm pretty sure this was Killua said speed of the lightning, I'm pretty sure it says. And Naruto goes very, very fast. Naruto, honestly, goes faster than Killua and Hunter x Hunter. And by the way, Naruto knows what Nen is. So Naruto uses Nen a lot. And yeah, Naruto makes it to the academy in about 2 seconds. And next, no, he doesn't go to the academy. Naruto goes to the Hokage because, yeah, as you know, if you want to go into the academy this late, pretty sure you have to go to the Hokage. And Naruto went to the Hokage. And by the way, Naruto has more drip. And Naruto looks the exact. Naruto doesn't look the exact same. He's like taller. He's older. He got more drip, and his hair looks the exact same. But Naruto. So Naruto knocks on the Hokage door. Minato says, "Come in," and Naruto comes in. And Minato was shocked that Naruto was there. And Minato tries to hug Naruto, and Naruto says no. And Minato was sad that Naruto said no. And Naruto's like, "I'm here to talk to you, Hokage." And Minato inside was pretty sad that Naruto called him Hokage. And Minato said, "What do you want, Naruto?" And Naruto said, "I want to join the academy." Minato was very excited. And Minato straight away said, "Okay, okay." And Naruto said, "Thank you." And Naruto body flickered to the academy, and he saw Ruka, and Ruka was like, "Who are you?" And Naruto's like, Hokage gave me this paper to tell him that I got recommended to the academy. Uruka was like, "Okay." And Uruka checks the thing and sees that it was Minato's handwriting, and Uruka was like, "Okay, so what's your name?" And Naruto was like, "Oh, it's Naruto." It's Naruto. Wait, what's last name? Wait, let me do some research. My name is Naruto Zoldyck. There you go. Okay, so Uruka was surprised that it was Naruto, but he was kind of weirded out by Naruto changed his name. And he was like, "Okay, Naruto, go in that place right there and come out when I say when I say your name." And Naruto's like, "Okay." And so the class comes in, they're very noisy. Uruka comes in and they're all quiet as hell. And yeah. And Uruka says, "There is going to be a new student." And everyone's like, "What do you mean?" So, what do you mean? And Uruka's like, "This guy got recommended by the 4th Hokage. Everyone was surprised, and yeah. And Ruko says the new student will be Naruto Zoldyck, and everyone was surprised, but they didn't know who Naruto Zoldyck is because it may mean another name, and it was not Naruto Namikaze Uzumaki Namikaze. And Naruto comes out with white hair, and everyone instantly knew that it was Naruto. And Naruto like, what are you doing here, you brat? And Naruto's like, I don't know. And Naruto's like, basically, Naruto said, I thought this would be fun, so I just joined. And then Mamito like, what do you mean fun? And Naruto's like, this seems easy. Seems like it's hard. And Mamito are like, yeah, it's damn hard. And Naruto sees, we're in a time skip, and Rico does some teacher shit and stuff like that, and they're like one day to like graduation. Naruto came in late, but Naruto had to do the shuriken and kunai test. He got a 10 out of 10, and Minato and Menma and Kushina were very mad because Menma got a 9 on the shuriken and got 9 out of 9, and he got a 8 at he got an 8 at the shuriken test, and he was jealous. And Mito was also very mad because she got it 9 out of 9, she got an 18. So they were both really mad, and they're like, how did you do that, demon? And Naruto's like, skill. And they're like, teach us, you demon. Naruto's like, I already said it, skill. And Naruto just went away. And Naruto, no, he didn't run away. He literally just walked without, like, literally not even doing shit. So, Killua, not Killua. Naruto sees Anbu, and Naruto's like, what do you want? And Anbu's like, Lord Hokage wanted you to come. And Naruto's like, oh, what does that asshole want? And Anbu were like, oh, don't talk about the Hokage like that. And Naruto's like, do I give a shit? Like, I didn't think I'd give this shit. And Anbu was like, you demon. And Naruto was like, do I give a shit again? Like, okay. And Anbu's like, come here, Naruto. And Naruto's like, shut the fuck up, I can teleport myself there. And Naruto teleports to the Hokage. And Naruto knocked on the door, and the Hokage says, come in. And Naruto's like, what do you want, Hokage? No, and Naruto does like, okay, wait, let me just show you the picture. So Naruto waves at them, and Naruto's like, what do you want, Hokage? And Naruto's like, Naruto sees Kushina, and Kushina was like, hello, Naruto. And Naruto was like, what the fuck do you want, woman? And Kushina started crying, and she said, we want you back, Naruto. And Naruto said no. And Naruto walked away like a badass. He literally walked away like a badass. And yeah, Kushina Minato started crying. It's like, come, we just want Naruto back, or something like that. So Naruto walks away, and yeah. So it is graduation day. So Naruto goes back to his apartment. By the way, I forgot to say that Naruto has an apartment, and yeah, so Naruto goes to his apartment, sleeps and shit like that. And let me say about that. So Naruto goes to sleep and yada yada yada. And Naruto wakes up and says, oh my god, it's graduation day. And Naruto wasn't really that excited. He really didn't give a shit. And Naruto walks to the academy. Actually, no, he literally body flickers to the academy, and Naruto sees Ruka and says, hello, Ruka. Aruka doesn't hate Naruto because at first he absolutely hated Naruto, but when he saw what Naruto's like, he started not to hate Naruto, which that makes no fucking sense, but deal with it. So Aruka's like, hello, Naruto, and Naruto's like, hello, and Aruka says, take your seat, and Naruto's like, okay, thank you. And Naruto just waits for these academy people to come. Sorry for moving. He waits for the people to come, and everyone comes screaming at each other. And Naruto's like, "Can you guys just shut the fuck up for one day in your life?" And everyone was silent, and everyone's like, "Shut up, you demon!" And Naruto's like, "You shut the fuck up, you useless little shits." And everyone just shut it up. Shut it. Oh my god, I can't use the word. Everyone shut it. Oh my god. Everyone shut up, and yeah, it's really what happens. And Naruto just, you can start Ruka. And Ruka starts, and he does the teacher stuff, and yeah, and then at the end, Gucci says, "It's graduation day!" And everyone was surprised, but Naruto's like, "Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god, I can't believe y'all didn't know." And everyone's like, "Of course we knew, you dumb shit." And Naruto's like, you know, then why were you surprised? Sorry for moving, by the way. And everyone would just shut their asses up. And Naruto was like, So Naruto says, before everyone graduates, and Naruto says, yada yada yada. So everyone makes about the minimum of 2 to 1 to 3 clones, and Sasuke Uchiha makes about 4 clones, and Mamoru makes 3 clones, and Mito makes 4 clones. Naruto and Naruto says, "Naruto, you come up." And everyone started laughing. "You'll probably fail, you demon." And Naruto's like, And Naruto walks to the next to Ruka, and Ruka says, "Do it." And Naruto makes a transformation jutsu, substitution jutsu, and Naruto doesn't even say shit, and he also doesn't do hand signs, and he just stays there, and he makes about 20 shadow clones, and Ruka was surprised. Which Ruka knew that Naruto was strong, but he did not know that Naruto could do the Shadow Clone Jutsu without even talking or doing hand signs, which very, very surprised him. And Ruka was like, "Good job, Naruto." And Naruto was like, "Good job, Naruto." And Naruto's like, "Okay." And Naruto walks away, and Naruto hasn't even used 5% of his chakra. Naruto at least has 0.1% of his chakra. And yeah, Ruka looked into, and yeah, so we're gonna skip the next day, and Ruka gives, and everyone comes, and everyone says, "Hey mom, I got my headband." And Naruto gets his headband, and there is no family waiting for him. That would be very surprising. Then Mito like, "Hey mom, dad, we got our headbands." And honestly, Minato and Kushina were just looking at Naruto getting his headbands, and him just sitting down, not having no family and stuff like that. They really didn't give a shit because they already met Mito. And then Jiraiya and Tsunade came, and they're like, "Good," and they were like, "Good job, Mito." And Mito like, "I know." And Jiraiya and Tsunade look at Naruto and like, deep breath. And by the way, I forgot to say this. Orochimaru kind of adopted Naruto. So Orochimaru not adopted Naruto. So we're gonna like do one of those backstory things. So Naruto is about 7 years old. Naruto is about 8 years old, training his ass off. Naruto's about like 9 years old, training his ass off, trying to learn the Tao Beast Bomb, and Orochimaru uses noises. And by the way, Naruto is literally training outside of Orochimaru's base, and Orochimaru sees someone that has white hair, and he was like, oh, it's Naruto. And Orochimaru comes outside and sees that Naruto is literally doing a Tails Beast Bomb, and Orochimaru was shocked as fuck. And Orochimaru's like, what are you doing, Naruto? And Naruto's like, who are you? And Orochimaru's like, I'm the legendary Sonic. And Naruto's like, oh my god, you're Orochimaru, my favorite Sonic. And by the way, Naruto did not like, what was their name again? Jiraiya or Tsunade. Naruto only liked Orochimaru. And Orochimaru's like, what are you doing? And when Naruto's like, practicing. And Orochimaru's like, where's Mamito? And before Orochimaru could finish the sentence, Naruto's like, gone. And Orochimaru's like, what do you mean gone? Naruto's like, I mean, they're out of my lives. And Orochimaru's shocked. And Orochimaru says, pat Naruto. And Orochimaru pats Naruto on his back. Great job, Naruto. Naruto's like, I know, right? And Orochimaru's like, who's your new family? And Naruto's like, I don't have no family. Orochimaru was sad for him again. And Orochimaru said, Naruto, I will adopt you. And Naruto's like, and Naruto puts his head up and says, really? And Orochimaru's like, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get out that backstory. And Naruto's waiting for Orochimaru, and while Jiraiya and Tsunade keep saying mean things about Naruto, Orochimaru comes and says, hey son, and Naruto's like, hey dad. And Jiraiya and Tsunade see Orochimaru saying, hey son, and Jiraiya and Tsunade, or two of the Saiyans, the mean Saiyans, come to Orochimaru and says, what do you mean son Orochimaru? And Orochimaru's like, yeah, I adopted him. And Tsunade and Jiraiya are like, what do you mean you adopted this demon brat? And Orochimaru's like, first of all, you guys are stupid as fuck. Second of all, he's my son, and no matter what you do, I'm still the strongest Sonic. And by the way, Orochimaru is the strongest Sonic in this series, because I wanted to make him the strongest Sonic. By the way, Orochimaru isn't bad, but Orochimaru did experiment on Naruto to make him stronger, but it didn't hurt or anything like that. It was just to make Naruto a Sanju and Uchiha. So Naruto doesn't really use the Sharingan or What's-Eye because he really doesn't need it that much. So he does have What's-Eye and stuff like that. And he has a lot of Kenki Genkai, but he relies on his lightning and Kurama chakra a lot more. Okay, wait, I gotta take a water break real quick, so see you later. So I'm back from my water break, so yeah, Tsunade are like, why did you adopt him, Orochimaru? And they're very disappointed in Orochimaru. Yada yada yada. Orochimaru saying that Naruto's not a bad person. Maybe if you just listen to him, and Jiraiya and I didn't believe it, and they honestly just didn't give a shit anymore. So Orochimaru's like, oh, you fucking god, stupid ass fuck. And Naruto was like, I know, right, Dad? That's stupid. And Minato and Kushina watching this were very sad because they really wanted Naruto back, and Naruto is already with Orochimaru and stuff like that, but they really couldn't say shit because of you know what. So yeah, Orochimaru and Orochimaru's like, did you make a Naruto? And Naruto was like, of course I did, Dad. And Orochimaru's like, fuck it, why did I even ask that? And Orochimaru and Naruto go to home or the lab. And Orochimaru already finished the experience. So Naruto has like a house in there. So Naruto goes into his not his house in there. Naruto has a room in there. So Naruto goes to his room and sleeps. And Orochimaru's like, well, I guess it's time to go to sleep. And he sleeps and stuff like that. And okay, so we're gonna time skip about one day. And Naruto is going to the academy. And basically, Haruka says all the teams. I'm not gonna say all of them are the exact same, except there's gonna be one new team. Which is which is there's gonna be one more new team. And by the way, Sasuke and Sakura have like a random genin there, a random shinobi. I mean a random genin, and the other team is Menma, Mito, and Naruto. Yes, I always do this because I feel like it, and yeah. So Naruto's annoyed that I got that team because he fucking hates both of them. And we're gonna go back to Minato and Kushina. And Minato's screaming and begging at Minato for Naruto on her team. And Minato's like, no, Kushina. And Kushina started crying and said, but I haven't seen my boy in Naruto in such a long time. Please, Minato. And Minato's like, okay, fine, Kushina. And yeah, so Naruto was on their team. Naruto was like, of course that dumb shit. Of course that dumbass mother begged for that ugly ass shit for me.
Thinking my